This time we ride out to Ellesmere in Shropshire. I'll leave because I know where we're going. So today we're heading off to Ellesmere, which is in Shropshire. It's only a short ride this, less than 25 miles from our home base, by the most direct route, which of course we never take. So Ellesmere is a relatively small town in North Shropshire. It's located near the Welsh border, it's near the towns of Oswestry and Whitchurch, and not far from the Welsh city of Wrexham. The town is situated near to Ellesmere Castle, probably an 11th century castle, of which actually not very much remains today. It's a motte and bailey, and that much at least does remain. But it's also very close to the Ellesmere, the mere which gives the town its name. Now a mere is a lake formed by a glacial depression, left behind for a large glacier has retreated. In this case, the mere was originally filled with a huge block of ice. Obviously this has melted away, leaving the lake that we have today. In terms of transport links, well, the Llangollen Canal lies very nearby. We obviously travel in by road on the motorbikes. We come down the A495, which is a very pleasant, twisty road, the last section being particularly good. However, there's also very few opportunities to overtake on the last section, so if there's a tractor in the way, then you're stuck behind it until you get to the mere. There is a section of paid parking just in front of the mere, as well as a number of car parks, and happily this does have a section for motorcycles too. That'll do. The Ellesmere is one of the largest natural meres outside of the Lake District, of course, and one of 9 glacial meres in the local area. The island is in fact artificial. It was created in 1812 from soil dug out during the making of gardens at Ellesmere House, and was named Moscow Island, as Napoleon had been forced to retreat there that very same year. There are paths running along 2 sides of the mere, although not all banks are actually accessible by foot. On the banks of the mere you'll find a restaurant which serves really rather nice food. There's also an ice cream cellar. Tragically on the day we went, the machine wasn't working, so it was cash only. Of course we didn't have any cash, so no ice creams for us, damn it. There's also a popular visitor centre. This is often frequented by bird watchers, many of whom visit to see the grey herons which nest in the lake, as well as a very wide range of waterfowl which also nest in the area. Although on this visit, birds were not the problem. Look at all those ugly birds. There's millions of bloody things. Oh, Christ. I'm not a big fan of the huge swarms of insects, that's not at all. Now I'm not an entomologist and I can't tell you what insects were swarming that day, But I can tell you there were billions of the bloody things. So many they pushed us back on our bikes, and we beat it a very hasty retreat out of there. But the insects would get the last laugh. 2 of them flew into my helmet on the way out of town.
It literally walked from.
And just to show you that you never know what you're going to find when you go out your door and get on your bike, near the town of Hodnet on the way home, we found a disused section of the Wellington Market Drayton Railway. This would originally have ran all the way to Stoke-on-Trent, but now it just stands quiet and disused, having been closed as a railway in September of 1963. That's right, bloody beaching. Today it's a public footpath. It's not very long, only about a mile, but at least it is a good way to get outside and have a look at some of the wildlife. If you have any suggestions where we can visit this summer, please let us know. Polite suggestions only, of course. I do hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, thank you very much for watching.